Do you want to know what the best thing about staying at Holiday Inn Express is? Do you remember those like old commercials that were like, oh, I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night? You could say that like you're an expert all of a sudden.
You lean back and you hang on. I'll be there.
Rodeo clowns are a lifesaver.
Rodeo clown? No, I'm with the birthday party. Hello, baby! Oh, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night.
It's the cinnamon rolls.
I smell cinnamon rolls.
For a free breakfast cinnamon roll, they're amazing. I mean, they're not like Cinnabon good, but they're good. You know, if you're in between like Hampton Inn and Holiday Inn, go with the Holiday Inn and get the cinnamon roll because you're gonna enjoy that. This has nothing to do with where we're at or what the video is about. We're heading to Synergy Flavors, which is a flavor company. It's been a flavor partner for me for a couple years at this point. I've been working with them through a bunch of my clients. We have a lot of similar food, beverage, nutrition clients that we share, also just friends in the industries as well. But I've never been actually up to their facility, so this is going to be the first time. I've heard it is beautiful, so they're gonna show us around. We're gonna do like a few like development projects as well. This isn't a manufacturer, I guess, of typical finished good products. We're gonna shoot some content. It's gonna be like a fun day. I didn't think I was walking into like a campus here. You know, the first thing I thought with that big sign, you ever seen those like TikTok people that throw like the plungers up on the signs?
These are some of my skill-based plunger trick shots from easiest to hardest.
I don't know why, like I have this like desire to throw a plunger up on that Synergy sign.
You know what? Can I show you? Can I like go pull some materials and I want to see if you can guess like we have what they call. Can I do that?
Okay, I don't know where this is going, but I know where Grant's already like shaking his head. He's like, yes, do that.
We have materials that we call they're like identifiers basically, or like a standard of identity that you would put like, yeah, if I smell this, I know it's for that flavor. And then we have support materials, right? So I would like to maybe just, if you give me like 10 minutes, because I have to go back to the room and pull some stuff out. What do you think?
I like it.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
A few moments later.
So you just smell the cap. Be careful, like don't stick it up there, just kind of waft it a little bit. So if you were to identify that, what flavor would you put that in?
I'm like failing miserably at this right now.
You can do this. I have faith in you. Because when I tell you, you're going to go, oh yeah. So there's an old school nostalgic candy that is just that.
I feel like it's like a,
All right, do you want me to tell you?
Like a licorice-y, like, Twizzlers-y, like, I don't know.
Banana?
Banana? That wasn't even close. Oh, now it's like, now you say it and I'm like, oh my, that's like a runt, like a...
Yes.
Oh my.
That's exactly it. And like,
Knock, knock. Who's there? Banana. Banana who? Banana split. So I screamed.
Knock, knock, joke of the day.
That was terrible.
So this is the characterizing component of banana.
Did you say we're starting off easy?
That's easy.
Oh no. Oh, no.
That's easy. That's easy. Okay.
Nobody's ever gonna work on these things with me again. While my wife was taking me to the airport, we were having a discussion about senses. And she has like a really heightened sense of smell. I do not. And she calls me out for it all the time because she'll be like, "Don't you smell that?" I'm like, "No." Yeah. So this is actually proving that that I cannot smell anything.
You got this one. I know you do. And the fact that you're under the gun, right? Like it doesn't make it any better.
Why am I so bad at this? Oh my God. I don't know what it is.
Cherry or almond? Cherry.
Oh my God.
Right? Do you get it now?
Okay, all right. Maybe this third one it's gonna be my lucky shot. If not,
I don't know.
It's gonna get hard.
All right, let's do this one. I don't want to saturate you. But anyway, that's cherry. And so the one thing about benzaldehyde is that it's the main component of cherries and almonds. So like, let's say you have an issue with your regulatory and you can't use a bitter almond extract, well, you can use benzaldehyde to build in that flavor. Okay, I promise you got this one. I know you do. I have faith in you. Have you ever had this looked at by a doctor? Just saying.
In my mind, I'm like, is it like coconut?
Yes!
Oh my God!
You got the first one!
I got it.
Yes!
Let's go.
That is...
I didn't strike out.
that is a characterizing component of coconut.
Okay.
So it's not the only thing, but like if you were to smell it, you're like, yeah, if I'm making a coconut flavor, I'll use maybe more of this than another component.
All right.
Okay. I'll leave that one for last. Okay, this one, I don't know, this one might be hard, but I think it's kind of cool because it's a nostalgic candy that I'm sure we all know and love. And maybe you don't get the flavor, but maybe relate it to a candy that maybe you eat.
I don't know. This one feels like it's like a lemon or something.
I could see that, why you would say that, yeah. It's part of rose too, which is
That's what that is?
well, it's supposed, this is alpha iodine. It's the main component in artificial raspberry flavors.
I didn't get
But
that.
it's what drives the flavor in.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't like after each one of those ones where you're like, this is the flavor. Then all of a sudden,
get it.
I get it. That one I did not get.
Okay,
that
so
one I was like,
here's-
I just did not get.
This one is a little bit tough, but I love it. Sorry.
It's tough.
And maybe it's not so straightforward. I think it is because I have the information, right?
See, in my head, I'm thinking this is lemon, but
Okay, I could see why you would think
but
that.
is there a trick to this one?
I could see why you would say lemon because it is a component of lemons.
But I'm also getting like a little bit of like piney, like foresty smell.
You're getting so much better. I'm not joking. I'm serious. I'm actually happy for you.
I'm getting a little better. Okay.
So
all right.
this is something we put in blueberries, but it's a natural component that occurs in lemons.
Okay.
So you should be proud of yourself.
All right,
You
that
got
was half
one.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. I did get blueberry.
This one, if you don't get it, then maybe you should
Oh no.
think of a different profession. I'm just kidding.
This is cinnamon.
Yes.
This is like, so I'm a big like red hot candy.
Yep. That's
So this
it.
is like, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
okay.
This is the main component of like cinnamon oil. It's cinnamic aldehyde,
So we did 6 and I got 2.
which is great. You don't even do this, so you should be proud of yourself.
All right, now I just need 7 more years
You got
and
it.
I will be able to put more letters behind my name. All right. Let's do it. This is going through my head. This is going to be like the weirdest analogy ever. Is my wife is obsessed with "Say Yes to the Dress." Have you ever like? It's great. Okay, so
I really like this, but I want to know what Jack thinks about this dress.
Is this say yes to the dress or say yes to the breast?
Okay.
trust me, I never watched it before this either. But they always are big about like not showing wedding dresses that are outside of the budget of the bride to be, because if they fall in love with that and it's like 3x times or whatever.
Right.
But I do think I like your strategy where there needs to be some of that, because when we're not talking obviously, you know, thousands of dollars in one hit. These are, you know, maybe pennies here and there or whatever, but people maybe don't know that there's actually something that is way better than what they actually were expecting or wanted, and maybe it's
Right.
within the stretch of their budget to be able to handle it. So I actually like your approach to it, because I think you do need to tell people like, here's your kind of maybe your levels, and kind of maybe, I don't want to say push it more, but at least put them in a direction so they have frames of reference of like, this could
Right.
be, you know, is that a trade-off I want to make or not? Is this
Right.
a, you know, do I feel like that's so much better that penny or 2 pennies make a difference? You know, like
Right.
you have to kind of put that in your brain, because if you don't know those things even exist, or the ability for you to get to that level even exists, like I feel like it would be a disservice to them. So I actually like that approach.
Yeah, I found it really works. I actually stole the idea from, I think it was House Hunters.
Okay.
Because the first house they show is well out of budget, but it's here's everything you could ever want. Now here's what you can afford and what we can do
That
for
was
you.
that
Here's
was
some
that was a
options.
better example than the say yes to the dress.
Yeah.
That was it. We have this common theme that goes on. My wife's never been in any of these like videos, like obviously, but and she doesn't watch them. And I always tell her that if there's like a little thing in there like about her, and then randomly she ended up watching these last like couple of them, and she goes, "I thought you were joking the whole time." And I was like, "No, I just like throw something random in there that like only I would," because I thought she watched them. I thought like, oh, she would like the Easter egg. No, she doesn't like it. She doesn't even care. She doesn't even notice it. I'm like, all that hard work for nothing. Like, what am I doing?
Maybe someday.
maybe someday she'll care. Maybe I need to be more interesting.
Yeah, so this is actually a very interesting survey that we ran with energy drink consumers. This is a part of a program that's called Next Wave. It's using the energy plus the additional benefit, in this case hydration, using a flavor strategy of exotic fruit blends. It's part of a edibles escapism trend that we have in our consumer trend spotting program.
You're seeing a lot of these, like, if it's a mezcal, they're trying to play off some of the smoky elements there, or they want. I think we used an example earlier, like campfire s'mores or something, where like you want to have maybe a little bit of that kind of charred taste to it. It's not just like super sweet marshmallow or whatever. It's a little bit of that different thing, where I think that's playing into a little bit of like that complexity. I think people now are so used to, okay, here's your fruit punch, here's your blue raspberry, these typical flavors that they've seen and time again. They're like, let's try something new and innovative and something that's just gets us to perk up in our seats a little bit and go like, well, that was different, that was interesting. And I think brands now are, because flavors use as such a differentiation, they're like, how do I separate myself? What are these things that we can do that are different? Which I think, like, they may not be the daily drivers. Like, I don't know if I'd want to drink a mezcal whatever, like hydration stick, but maybe I'd like that as like my third product I have in there. I've tried every couple of days, I put it in there or whatever.
It's hardly going to be your first option, right? This is not bad, actually.
It's good.
That's what you always say.
I always say it's good. I know there's a lack of vocabulary that I think I have gotten. I don't know what happened. Like, the older I get, the worse I have at words. I don't know why that's happened, but I don't know if I'm like reverse getting dumber, or just more like I've simplified my vocabulary, where like I know one word to describe this, and this is one I keep using over and over and over again. Like, I kept using the word beautiful, like would be like, oh, we're in beautiful San Diego, and then like I kept realizing every time we were like opening up at a new place, I kept using the same word. I need to get out, like I started to like read out words. I was like, I need to start learning, like go back to like SAT, where like I need to go back into these words, like, because I'm terrible at it now. Like, I feel like I talk more than ever, and yet I use less vocabulary words. I don't know. It's like a sign that maybe I'm not that intelligent. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Just spit it out. Well, hope you guys enjoyed it. What the heck was that? Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. That's behind the scenes or inside look of a flavor company. Just kind of the massive scale of company that, both manufactures and does development work, analytical work, both on the sweet and the savory, and they work across every single product category you could think of. It's a ton of little intricacies and little steps and just nuance to everything that even me working alongside them for the last several years didn't know about. I'm kind of learning about all these other kind of levels to this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing that through our lens. We'll be back again, do another joshing around episode soon. Grant's looking at me and smiling at me and telling me I got to do this, like, smash the thumbs up button and subscribe and hit the bell, because I think that notifies you about all the videos that I put out, which now I'm putting out all those YouTube shorts. I don't know if you guys have been watching those. They're a ton of fun. Click in and check out the YouTube shorts if you guys haven't done that yet. I'm adding extra elements of my personality in there, a little bit of like pop culture references, and to make CPG strategy insight type of content more interesting than it already is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys on the next one.